G'day, it's Pete here and I'm back for Hand of the Week. Now this hand came from a state night competition and it really illustrates just utilising your entries, and I just really enjoy this hand. There's nothing too fancy about it, but let's jump right in and have a look. So we got this hand, we've got a 2, 2, 3, 6, 15 count. And it went past to me, and I would usually open this hand a no trump, but I was playing alcohol, so I opened one club. And it went 1 heart, and my partner bid a spade showing 5, and went 2 hearts. So now I decided I'd want to compete in clubs, and decided to bid 3 clubs. And it went 3 hearts, 4 clubs, all pass. Okay. So here we are, and now my left-hand opponent thought for a while and then decided to lead the king of hearts. So here we are in 4 clubs. So a couple of interesting things. Why did my opponent try and choose to lead the king of hearts? They obviously don't have top of the sequence. But what I gathered from this is they've got something like king jack 10 to whatever, and they were trying to pin a singleton queen. Which is kind of a rare thing to actually do, but it's not completely unreasonable. Second thing was making a plan. Is we've got no heart losers now. I've got a spade loser. I've got 2 diamond losers, but I'll be able to rough one of those. And I got 2 club losers. So won the ace of hearts, and now just wanted to work out what to actually do from here. So if there's a singleton king, I can just cash the ace. If there's a singleton jack, if West has it, I could lead the queen of clubs and pick up all of the clubs. But I only need to make 10 tricks here, and I want to guarantee my 10 tricks. So I can always rough that diamond no matter what the 3rd round. So I'm going to lose a diamond, a spade. I want to make sure I don't lose 2 clubs. And if clubs are 3-0, if I think West has 3 clubs, I can lead a low club towards the ace. And if I think East has 3 clubs, I can lead a low club towards the 10, or I can lead the queen of clubs and cover it. Now, I decided that East was more likely to have 3 clubs than West, because East just made a simple raise. They've only got 3 hearts most likely, so West has 6 hearts. So I decided to play East to have 3 card club suit, if anyone. And I decided that I may as well play for singleton jack while I'm at it. So I led the queen, and it went queen, king, ace. So good news is I got a discard here, and I picked clubs correctly. So at this stage it now just looks like I'm going to lose a diamond and a spade from here, and a club, and make 10 tricks. So I can just draw trumps. But I was keen for more. So can you work out how can you actually make, well, not make always, but how can you potentially make 11 tricks from here? So pause the video and try and work out what you can actually do. So my thoughts here were, I got the king of hearts lead, so East still thinks that there's the king, queen of hearts. I'm going to lose a spade and a diamond, but I might be able to set up the spades to throw away both my diamonds if the spades break particularly nicely. If they're 3-3 or... yeah, basically if they're 3-3 unless the opponents make a mistake. But I still need to get rid of the trumps. So I led the 10 of clubs, and the opponent won, and then returned a heart, which I won. So they still didn't know that their partner hadn't led from king-queen. So at this stage there's still a club out there, and I want to get rid of that, but I want to utilize my entries. And this is a really key thing, is that this 7-6 of clubs, these are good enough to get over there. So I want to play for spades to break. So I need to rough a spade good, I need to draw a trump, and I need to be able to get there at the same time. So if I draw the trump now, I won't have the entries to do it. So I played ace of spades, and then the jack of spades, which they won, and they led a low diamond. I could have tried the jack, but just played low, and I won that. And now's when I got to drawing the trump. And notice that there was no risk in not drawing that last trump. There was nothing that East could ever rough there, but the trump was drawn, and now I lead a spade, which gets roughed, But again, I have to be careful not to rough in with my 3 of clubs because that's my entry. So I rough there and then a club over, and that will get me to the dummy for the good spades and 11 tricks. So I thought this one was a pretty cool one about just utilizing your entries and making sure that you can sneak that extra trick. It required a little bit of misdefense by them not switching to a diamond earlier, but that was far from obvious. So here were 11 tricks, picking the clubs right, then utilizing the entries. So I hope you enjoyed this hand of the week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.